Hello and welcome back to another weekly market update. Today is August 16th, 2022, and we are going to jump right into inventory. Before that, as always, if you like these videos, if you find them informational, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, comment down below if you have any questions at all. We're more than happy to talk. Let's jump right into supply. Supply is up this week again, not surprisingly. I feel like a broken record for the past few months, and really since I've even started doing these, supply continues to go up as housing reaches a new level of unaffordability. Good news is I think we're starting to slow that train and come to a new stop or normal of listings. Current number right now is 18,525 active listings on the market, and that is up just 1% as from last week or week over week from 18,242 active listings. This is good news because it shows that we aren't just on a runaway train. What is happening right now is the media is continuing to show, though, headlines that the market is slowing, the market's in a recession. You know, there's multiple headlines right now that says, you know, the market is in a recession, which they continue to show. And people are actually getting kind of scared by, you know, these headlines and this news because they might be homeowners. They don't want house prices to go down. Or if you're a buyer, you know, you don't want to buy at the top of a market and be stuck in a house like people had and were in like 2007, 2008. Housing sentiment, or how people feel about the housing market, reached its lowest level since 2011. This means people realize that we have had such incredible years in real estate, and they think that prices absolutely need to come down now. It is hard to say how long this will last, but it's likely going to be tied to interest rates like it has been. Builders are starting to hurt right now when it comes to selling their inventory. They had record years when inventory was tight and they could continue raising prices, but now that's starting to slow down, especially on housing starts. And this is a natural thing for the builders to do, but not good for inventory numbers in the bigger picture. Phoenix needs more housing, affordable housing albeit, but still we do not have enough inventory. Numbers of houses on the market has shot up because of the affordability problem, but once that goes away, interest rates come back down, not building houses will turn this market back into a seller's market very quickly and create another boom, in my opinion, of housing prices. And we will see how long houses can stay at this unaffordable level because it's not sustainable, but we need ultimately interest rates to come back down in order to make things more affordable as of right now. Let's check into the CMI now. We are just a point outside of neutral, and this means that the market is in a much more healthy state when it comes to the number of sellers and buyers. Obviously, when you look at the market in total, we see it's going towards prices coming down as of right now, which doesn't seem great. But if you're looking to buy a house today, you're not going to have to give up your firstborn child to get in it anymore. CMI right now, the actual number is at 111.8, and a neutral market starts at 110. So again, just a point outside of that. We will be there likely this week, though, in terms of that official number in a neutral market. Anyone who is new to this channel or these videos, that calculation basically means for every listing out there, there's 1.118 buyers out there. So they take that CMI number divided by 100, and that's basically the number of buyers for every listing. When I first started these market updates, it was back in April, the number was in the 400s. I'll put it up on the screen here where it was. It was my second, that number was from my second market update I've ever posted, and it was 433.7. So you can understand how much the market has shifted even just since April. One thing I want to communicate again, though, to buyers, and I think I'm going to make a video on this topic, just kind of explaining this in its entirety. But basically, there are creative ways to make buying a house today, even with this affordability problem, more affordable. And right now is actually a great time to buy if you're a first-time home buyer, don't have a lot of cash. Sellers are coming down on prices, and instead of saying, you know, if a house is listed at $450 and, you know, say they'll sell it to you for $425, you can actually get a credit from the seller to the buyer so that those funds can go maybe towards your closing costs or buying down your rate some, so you're not going to have to come out of pocket as much or have an interest rate that's that high. You can put those funds that the seller gives out of their equity towards those things to make it much more affordable. You also have the ability to get a full inspection, pay below appraised price and have more options to choose from. 6 months ago, you would have to pay $50,000, for instance, on top of your payment to cover an appraisal gap and then be cash poor to get into a house. Today, you have much more options and you don't have to put all that cash down. You don't have to be cash poor to be into a house. If you have any questions on these topics at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. We can definitely come up with a strategy to buy and how it can make sense to you. With my own clients, I'm seeing much less activity when it comes to listings. Both my partner Clay and I had listings this week, and the activity certainly has changed to where it once was. We're doing marketing around our listings, including on this channel, so go check out those videos, but it is a much different market. We are including things like credits to buyers, like we were talking about, to make the house more affordable if someone's going to go get a loan to buy the house, but the activity is much less than what it has been in the past. And so if you or anyone you know are looking for a 5-bed home in Gilbert with a pool, send them our way. But that is all I have for this week's market update. If you liked the video, if you learned something, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, comment down below if you have any questions at all. As always, my name is Riley Rhodes with Team CR Realty, where Arizona real estate is seen.